What's up, everybody? It is Monday Night Madden on Taco Tuesday. Again, apologize for having to postpone the stream until Tuesday. Fortunately, I had to close on close on Monday and then open today, so we had to move it back a little bit. But we had our bye week after our game last week, so we are gonna start week 10, even though this would technically be week 9, because we're skipping the bye week. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next game, which looks like we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 3-5. Hopefully we can bounce back from the devastating loss last week, where we started the game so well and ended so badly. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. We got our coffee. We're ready to roll. Yeah, we should not have lost last week. Visions, you are absolutely correct. I'm not sure what happened, but let's hope that that doesn't happen this week. Alright, let's get started here. I got cords all tangled up and shit.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA
In
Sports.
real life, I have actually driven past this stadium. But we're gonna hopefully kick the shit out of these guys.
We'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of
Hope
the world,
everybody's had a
Pittsburgh,
good Tuesday.
at Heinz Field.
Hopefully you had some tacos on Taco Tuesday.
The Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Steelers here ready to go to work.
See what our defense can do here.
Grizzled vet Ben Roethlisberger bringing him out now in his 18th season in the National Football League. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him
Son of a bitch. Well, that didn't start off the way we wanted it to.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Quick completion here to Johnson.
Damn it.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
All right,
before
we
being
gotta
inside the 40.
get a stop in the pass game here.
You're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
All right, so far they're tearing us apart here.
Right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that
And let's just
last
hope this is a
beforehand,
feeling out
you go through your
period here.
offensive script, you go through your play call,
Just kind
you
of
go
getting
through
a
all this
feel
stuff
for what
and
they're
establish things, and it looks like
doing.
it's
Nice.
clockwork right now for them.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
There we go. Rude Boy gets a tackle here. Stops him on 3rd down.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Big play there by Rude Boy, getting that stop
Now
on
Chris
3rd down.
Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good.
Hold him to 3. I can deal with that.
On the opening drive, you think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of
Decent
the 30-yard
return.
line.
We can deal with that.
Here comes the new look Lion offense here in 2021.
All right, let's
led by
go.
Their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in L.A., Jared Goff. Swift's got the first down and then some.
There we
And
go.
he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
Good start. Good start.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight
Oh,
of some of the
Jesus.
smaller running
Really?
backs?
We're going to start with
All
the
of
false
them
start?
confirmed that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders.
I appreciate you, Vision. All right, let's try this again here.
Backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Yeah, we got a couple yards out of
You're
it.
facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Pretty close to a first down.
And that means your offense has
3rd and 1.
And that last pass for Jared Goff puts him over
Job by Short Fuse on that catch there.
So congratulations to Jared Goff, former #1 pick. Came into the league in 2016. A few bumps and bruises, but all in all, a good number in a relatively short amount of time. They'll try and run here with Swift. And
First down.
For the first across midfield to the 48.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now a first down throw. Goff.
Ooh, we'll take the incomplete. We'll take the incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
There we go, first down.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches
Really?
it early
Again?
and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run. And
All right, come on, offense. Let's get our shit together here.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll hand it off now. Williams. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. This defense for the Steelers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now a nice
job, Jay.
He hauls it in.
Doggles with a big catch there on, I think it was 2nd down.
12-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and
he'll get into
there we go.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions. There we go. Good start.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Good drive, good drive.
Good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, a 9-play drive, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod.
All right, see if the defense can
so Pittsburgh
get a stop here.
Second offensive possession. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try
Not
and keep up
exactly
with it,
sure how he got that far, but whatever.
About ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat.
Yeah, Renegade gets a tackle there.
With them still on the dock. Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Come on, defense. We got to stop this pass, man.
Before he's brought down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Dude's running over us right now.
Rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide.
Rude boy with another
That's
tackle.
why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And fights him off.
Here we go.
But it's incomplete.
Got him under pressure a little bit there.
On this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
There we go. Good
4
stop.
yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
God.
And the Steelers are going to have first.
No reason he should have caught that pass.
With 6 points.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it.
Damn.
They wanted to win the
That
time
sucks.
of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
There we go.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Good stop.
No
Good
gain
stop.
on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking in zone.
Job, D. Good job.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Defense is coming up clutch when they need to.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half,
here we
10-6
go.
and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them, and number 1, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number 2, You know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the
First
playoffs.
down, there we go.
They've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, it's gone. Going right side here, and that's complete.
There we go.
Get across midfield and inside
Job,
the 45.
job, Doggles.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that.
Yeah, that's right, Visions. We moving the chains.
15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Swift is hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Then he'll get it all the way down
All right.
inside the 35-yard
That's...
line.
Hopefully he was down. Hopefully he was down before that ball came out.
One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it.
Oh yeah, he was down. He was down.
Rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about
That's
going
gonna
to
get challenged.
But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're...
Yep.
Now, as with
There we go.
turnover, they're gonna
It's
take
coming
a
back.
second look at this just to make sure.
Yeah, he was
The
down.
question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes
Oh, yeah.
loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards.
Yep,
This is
we're
a tough
good.
one to overturn.
It better come back. Yeah, it is. He was down. We're all right.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the gun on third down. Goff. Flushed out right. And he will slide.
There we go.
Stop. He does have the first down.
We'll take that.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Jay Doggles with another big catch.
Before it's all said and done.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, Swift. And he takes this
Gets
one.
another one.
Lions touchdown.
There we go.
Swift with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game until the defense
Power
goes
run
up
game
and
right there.
That's what I would call.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is
All right. Defense needs another big stop.
Drive spanned 5 plays, and the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive. Because
there we go.
Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving.
Stopping the run game.
And you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Roethlisberger. A throw left side, caught by the tight end.
There we go.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Good stop, D. Good stop.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger will throw. And that's going to be
nice.
Complete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He timed the hit just right.
Going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up
All
on
right.
and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
Decent
nice
return.
Work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over.
Decent run on 1st down.
Rest up the mind, rest up the body.
I'm
get
good
yourself
with that.
ready to go.
All right.
You have to be eager.
2nd quarter.
Again, especially since they lost the last time out.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
We're looking good.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff,
Holy hell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, when you've got a tight end who
can
run,
we'll play field position here.
The defense want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Decent punt.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work.
All right, defense.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
Renegade with another tackle.
Maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore.
All right, defense, let's go.
They get out of position or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in 1st downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a 1st down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Come on, we got to stop that run game, man.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
Renegade with
just
another
across midfield
tackle.
at the 49.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought
And Renegade
down.
with a sack.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles.
But there we go. Exactly.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Roethlisberger's throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45.
Gave up way too much on that second down and long.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
There we go.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard
All right,
line.
defense stepped up
So
there.
that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Exactly, Vision, exactly. We needed that. That was huge.
Did
Didn't need them to get it at the 1.
It's down close to the goal line.
Damn.
At the 1-yard line.
All right, we got a long drive.
Back out with his Detroit teammates, and he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's...
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that?
All right.
Pinning him down at the 1
We get a start
line
from the
and
1-yard
affecting the
line.
defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able
There we
to get
go.
this across the 10 before being taken down.
Partner, I think
needed
that
that.
echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will
There we
be
go.
incomplete.
I'm okay with
Would have
that.
been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift.
Good
And he's
blocks,
got a
good
pass
blocks.
of 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All right, let's see if we can hit
Line
it with
of
a play
scrimmage, the
action here.
31 now on 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down.
Really?
Looks like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
These false starts are killing us. Killing the momentum right now.
They'll run here with Swift. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 12, Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt.
There we
here,
go.
Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Hey, CeeLo, what's going on, girl?
Not there, not there.
I appreciate you stopping in.
He better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You're
The
good.
Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Goff.
There we go.
Side here and it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions
Just doing our
first
Monday
down
Night
as
Madden
they
on
get
Taco
the third
Tuesday
down
today.
conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the
How's your day
have been
been?
open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
getting out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Right.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
There we go. Good run on 1st down.
2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
There we go.
Get this inside the 30. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Damn. Bet you were a little tired. I'm glad you're having a good day, even though you haven't really seen a whole lot of it, I guess. But it's all good. Let's go this one.
On 1st and 10, gone. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Job short.
Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big time.
Only prediction I really got for tonight's game is to hopefully come away with the dub, since last week we blew it.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch.
Oh, shit.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up.
Yeah, we don't need him hurt. That's not good.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. We'll check on his status when we get back. To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Just short of the end zone.
Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and
Tacos are going to win. That's right.
moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were.
Our running
to
back
start things out,
is
and
hurt.
they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
It's all right. We're still in good shape.
Looking to run with Jefferson.
There we go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamar Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
There we
So
go.
they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah,
Went 99 yards,
now,
got a
because I know
touchdown.
the mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is up to 15.
Well, we didn't do it in 9 plays visions, but we did it in 12.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
Think they still have to
Yeah, I
show
appreciate
him as
the
a
hype.
threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking
All
for
right,
anything
defense, let's
possible to
go.
get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
All right,
Nice
come on.
rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a throw to his
Son of
back.
a
It's
bitch.
complete. And some space here. And into
Fuck.
the end zone. Touchdown.
Gerface.
Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Damn.
And the Steelers are
That
able to
sucks.
close the gap just a bit. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8-21-13. So a 75-yard scoring drive
Damn.
on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard
All right.
line.
See what we can do on offense here.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold
There
standard
we
for
go.
a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
The throw complete here to Williams.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
Caught him
they
with the
work
play
it
action
across
there.
midfield.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll
Oh,
work on first
boy.
down. Swift.
That's the
And
second time
maybe
that
a
dude's
measure of
fucked us
revenge
up.
There. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Goff now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he
There
is
we
out
go,
of
first
bounds
down.
inside the 35.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time.
Oh, you're good,
scrambling out of
Vision.
the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
That's definitely the goal. We're going to try to get the dub tonight.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
There we go.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get into the
There we
end
go.
zone. Touchdown,
Another
Detroit.
touchdown.
Jamar Jefferson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good.
All right.
And
See
the
what we
lead is
can
up to
see if we
15
can
now.
get another stop here on defense.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And the numbers for him pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the
Digging the hype, guys. Digging the
Not
hype.
able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage, that's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage for the kind of lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Let's control what we can control elsewhere.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Take away the rest of the guys. Don't let them hurt you as well. But the biggest one is they've contained him well enough that they've been able to increase their lead. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Down, this is Harris.
There we go.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger to the right side.
There we go. Should take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll have to punt it. Unless they're going to go for it, but I doubt they're going to go for it from the 32. So that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Yep.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
All right.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. I call that a punt of 38
Decent
yards officially.
Not the greatest return, but we'll take it.
New set of downs.
All right.
DeAndre Swift heading
We're
back
gonna
out with his
chew
Detroit
up some
teammates.
clock here.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now this one
Good job, Jay.
on the left side.
Doggles with a clutch catch there.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Oh, look at the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And I think we'll just let that go to halftime here.
Shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before.
Yeah, we'll do one more play before halftime.
Pre-game. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared.
Well, we might get a free play here. That's the we're hoping we got this. We're gonna accept the penalty.
The face mask that time looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw.
And that puts us in field goal range, so we'll take the cheap 3 points here.
Seibert able to knock this
Bam.
one through.
There we go.
That will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead.
All right.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. The number 2 overall pick back in April, Zach Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas.
Right.
We'll check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium.
Oh, hell, my boys are getting beat.
The visiting Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan has a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington football team at home at FedEx Field.
Oh, snap.
And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Antonio Gibson with a couple of touchdowns there. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden
Yeah,
and
you
Charles
didn't need
Davis.
to show that play again.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right. I'm going to go take a quick break, and I will be right back. All right. We're back. CeeLo, I appreciate the lurk. Hopefully you'll enjoy eating your tacos in the corner.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Yeah, we'll just let that bounce into the end zone.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense now with the football
let's go.
first here to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success.
It's the best place to have them. You're damn right.
But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage,
there we go.
They'll be licensed to take some shots.
Good start on first down. Good start.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Once again, it's Swift. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
There we go. First down.
First down at about the 38.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
On first down, gone. Over the
There
middle,
we go. Doggles again with a big catch.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And while we may
The
be
tacos are
looking
looking good
this
tonight.
Offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Swift, and they'll get him down.
Good blocks,
here at about
good blocks.
the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying
Corner
ahead of the
tacos
sticks,
are
whatever
big.
you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, what a move. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
All right, let's see if we can hit him with another play action here.
A play fake for Swift, now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond
we'll just
the
take
line
what
of
they can give us
scrimmage
here.
as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And able to get him down, but he
Doggles is looking good tonight.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything.
Doggles is doing his thing right now.
Torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now Goff.
Ah,
and
fuck.
This is going to be intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
That was my bad. I shouldn't have thrown that. I should have just taken the sack.
It's a touchback And
Sorry.
take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
Tried to
And
get
that was
greedy.
the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
There we go.
Possibly got a little
Good
bit
tackle.
too greedy right there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position.
It's all right. We got it right back.
Trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And his
Whew.
guys are going to get the football
All right.
at the 37-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. For the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Doing all right.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball
Pretty
on the
close
ground,
to a first
or you can
down.
decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
We're gonna go for
He
it.
needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people.
There we go.
To eat
First
up a lot of
down.
blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Gone.
Job patio.
Big tight end over the middle. Complete.
Patio appliance with the big catch there.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, Jesus.
Jefferson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Doggles dropped it in the end zone.
But it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Goff now looking to throw.
There we go. There's Doggles with a touchdown catch.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
All right, defense. Let's see if we can get another stop here.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Good tackle,
What
good
they're hoping
tackle.
is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And
there
he
we
can
go.
only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh!
Intercepted.
There's another pick.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
All right.
They've got them frustrated right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
That might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage,
Good run.
held their spot, and stacked him up. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Goff on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to
Oh,
Jefferson.
well,
And
fuck.
he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Somebody
It'll be a
missed their
loss of
blocks
4
there.
yards on the play.
It's all right. We'll
And
take the
that'll
3
bring up
points.
4th down. Seibert's kick is good. And their lead will swell up to 28.
It's all right. We still got points off of the turnover, so we're good.
Point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
Nice
are. I don't
hit.
think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Fuck.
He continues to be effective running the football.
Excuse me.
A big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
There we go.
He'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now
I'm
you
cool
have to
with
wonder,
that.
partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly
How
here,
the
and that's
fuck did that
complete.
dude miss?
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd
Dude's right there
down
for the
conversion.
tackle and completely
That's
whiffed.
well executed there on 3rd
Don't
down.
understand.
I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He'll
All
be
right,
hit
D,
down at
come
the
on.
33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll run again with Harris. And he's got this down
God damn
almost to
it.
the 20 before he's dropped. He's done his part sailing past the
Damn.
century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself, how much of that is him with a great performance, and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
Now a throw
There we
in
go.
the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside.
Now the ball comes loose.
There we go.
Scooped up by the Lions. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Obviously,
Defense
you
is
gotta hold
coming
on
up
to the football,
clutch.
but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time
Big
we get
hit,
blamed
big
for offensive
hit.
players for not taking care of it. How about the
I
effort
just
of
like the fact
defensive
that
players
he
knowing
forced
guys
that
are
fumble
going to,
and then
and if
picked
they're
up his
good,
own.
anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still
He caused the
find
fumble and
ways
then
to
picked it
knock
up
free.
himself.
On first down, they'll start out with Jefferson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8
It's all
coming
right.
up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside
All right,
and
CeeLo.
just try and ram his way forward and get what
No
he can.
problem, girl. You do your thing.
2nd and 8. And they'll go right back to Jefferson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him free on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about
Visions,
5.
give CeeLo another
Tough
shout out
day,
for me,
Tough
please.
sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And a quick throw.
Job
that's
short.
complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
There we go.
And
Good
he'll get
run
this
on
one
first
across
down.
midfield and down into Steeler territory. 8 yards on the pickup.
Thank
and
you,
now
bro.
they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Not too
Doing
many
our
more
thing in
ideal
this game.
situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Hike, what's going on, bro? Yeah, we're trying to.
Under a minute
Definitely
to go
doing
in
better
this
than we
third
did last
quarter
week
as
where
they
we had a
come up
big
first
lead like
and
this
10.
and then blew it.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And
Job
they'll bring this
short.
one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there.
How you doing tonight,
2nd
Hike?
and 1.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Oh, you talking about the final for March Madness? Today was a difficult one, but you're hanging in there. I'm glad you're hanging in there, bro. Appreciate you stopping by.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I missed the end of it because I ended up falling asleep because I had to be to work at like 5 o'clock this morning. But
not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
yeah, I didn't think Kansas stood a chance. When I turned the game on, I think the score was like 40 to 27. And I'm like, wow, there's no way these guys are going to come back. And then they just slowly started fucking eating away at that lead, and it was crazy.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, a run with Jefferson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Throwing middle.
Doggles with another big catch.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask him,
and he's going to take it in.
Takes it in again.
Jamar Jefferson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Though CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here
right.
guarding your end zone.
Right.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead will swell by one more.
The goal is to keep this lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
If you notice, we're in the 4th quarter, and I haven't been throwing the ball as much, so I'm just trying to keep the ball on the ground, chew away at the clock, move the chains. If we score a touchdown, we score a touchdown. If I have to kick a field goal, we'll kick a field goal. Like, we're just going to play it smart.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's brought in by Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think is safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ben's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
Fucking hell, that pass game is killing us.
Before he's brought down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man.
Damn.
To Claypool. And he's able to get this
All right.
to the 40.
I have to give that dude credit. That was a damn good catch to keep his feet in
This game was
bounds.
decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Nice.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
At this point in the game,
Yeah, I'm playing against the computer.
They can. They're still working at it.
Yeah, we're playing against the computer. It's on the not the highest,
They've converted 3 times,
but
and 8
it is
chances.
on the
This is 3rd and
next
7.
to highest difficulty.
Here's Roethlisberger. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jamie Collins coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4.
But yeah, the Taco Society decided on what the team was that I was playing as.
He's really making his presence felt out there.
So they decided to play this as the Lions. So we're playing an entire season as the Lions. We do have a few Taco Society members on the team, which I do have a channel point redemption if you want to be part of the
All right, they're going to try and keep hope
franchise
alive
team
on
here.
down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. Going top shelf for
Fucking
Chelsea.
hell.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Damn it.
A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Right? That was a hell of a catch. Damn. It's alright, we're still looking good though.
Now it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that
Yeah,
this one has gone.
he didn't have anybody to throw it to that time, you fuckhead.
Everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Fuck.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
Let's hope it's an
hold on,
offensive
we do
penalty.
have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
There we go. Yeah, we'll accept
so
that.
Take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris.
There we
And
go.
he'll get it down this time to the 17.
See if they're going to go for it, if they're going to kick the field goal here.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Yep, they are going to go for it.
Play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally.
There we go.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
There we go.
To the 20. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on,
That was
no one wants to
clutch
come out
right
of the
there.
game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll start out on the ground with Jefferson.
Where
And
the
he's met
fuck
at
were you
the line
going,
of
bro?
scrimmage, and he goes down right there. TJ Watt in on the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run
Nice
blitz,
run.
you're trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job.
Chew up
by them
some
picking
clock,
up the run
move the
blitz and detecting
chains.
it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit
Visions,
high.
I think you
They
just
have
jumped.
great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, you
The
did.
line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would
Don't
think
make
so,
me
because
come over there and
we're
kick
grading
your
them on their
ass.
Performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Jefferson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Lions on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And
shit.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game is
You
gone,
clearly moved before I snapped the ball, bro.
he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
There we go.
Look to throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. 4 yards the gain. And
All right, defense, we need to stop.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Another pick.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35.
And we get a pick 6.
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
I think we got this one, y'all.
Had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
No, don't. You're not going to let that shit go, are you, bro?
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6.
Renegade with some pressure there.
He couldn't reach back for it. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their
Got
routes,
us with that fucking screen pass again.
But they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Well, the Steelers on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Nice.
Lions pressure, he's brought down. Aleem McNeil able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game.
Right? That was a huge sack.
That defensive pressure.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
That was a coverage sack.
As they take over.
I didn't send pressure at all.
In possession of the football. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And they'll run on first down with Jefferson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
We'll take a 3-yard gain out of that. So fucking mess.
A nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Right.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Like, yeah, I don't think we want to get hit by that dude again. We'll just get rid of it.
Considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for this with Jefferson.
Should be a first down.
A first down as he's up to the 48.
He stretched he went all like Stretch Armstrong with that shit. He's like, I'm getting that first down, motherfucker.
Field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They'll run on first down. Jefferson. And nowhere really to go there.
Should take us to the 2-minute warning. That's fine.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he had 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with.
Yeah, I think we'll just
line is executed well today,
let that tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends.
Look at them actually stopping the run and shit.
7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Oh.
Going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Damn.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away
no
from
big
a lot
deal.
of needless penalties.
I ain't worried about
He's
it.
able to knock that one away.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. He'll be
I think I just got called for roughing the passer.
So
my bad.
Accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Surprised they ain't trying to go like a no huddle right now.
Pick up on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
Yep, I did call that one.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, I thought I might have got there just a little too late.
Extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting.
Oh, now you're gonna go no huddle.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Hey, we got the dub.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when
We
they're
looked
scoring
good.
that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different
GG's
flow.
for sure.
So
We
for
did spank
Detroit,
them, Visions.
the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race.
They
as
kicked
move
my
to
ass in the passing
6-3
game, but
on
we
the
kicked
year.
their ass in
And
the
they'll
running
get
game.
another
So,
road test next week as they head to Cleveland
and we
to take
won the
on
turnover battle.
Browns. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
All right.
So for
Puts
our
us at
entire
6-3.
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Look at Doggles with a big game. 10 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown. See who we got next week. Right. It was a lot better to see us getting the interceptions and causing the fumbles than seeing the other team doing it to us, for sure. So we got the Browns next week. Cool beans. Should be a interesting game. See what we can do against the Browns next week. But I want to thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate you. If anybody has any suggestions for the raid tonight, please put it in chat. I'll take a look myself and see who's on that we can raid. You know what? I don't think I've ever raided this person. So we'll go raid them tonight. Yeah, Hike, we're gonna raid Madness. I don't think I've ever raided her before. So we're gonna go show Madness some love. Alright, everybody. I appreciate you coming in. Glad we could recover from last week and get the dub. Looks like we are 1 win away from our 7-win goal. But let's go show Madness some love. And I will see y'all next week. Have a good night, everybody.